Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in is Ken Grubb. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the pitch.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
To 1-2 now. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. 1-2. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
In now, Ramon Urias, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, primed for 2. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Chris Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
He's set. Here it comes. Greg Allen is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game, and what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, tough play right there, but let's be honest, let's stay in the trust tree. He had trouble getting that out of his glove. If that exchange was cleaner, I think he would have had the out.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play, with 19 homers and 43 RBIs. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. Allen on at first, nobody out. Runner goes. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
From the stretch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The designated hitter, Anthony.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Now the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Galvez, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Up next, Blaber Torres entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, he had a very strong month driving in runs last month as he drove in over 20 runs.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Scorched to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And not in time as the run scores. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's up here at the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Smoke toward third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. In now for the O's, Freddie Galvez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now here's the first offering. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. DJ Stewart goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And now the first pitch. the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Ken Grubb stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Orioles leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll take a look at ball 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping up is Greg Allen, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Sanchez at second. Wade at first with no outs. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now it'll be Joey Gallo, a potential tying run for him at third base. He's set, and the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back to center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
The 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Cave will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvez, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We've played 2. New York leads it 6-3. Now into the box, Ramon Urias, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch of the AB now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next will be Jake Cave.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Swing and a looper to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Rio Ruiz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with.
Shortstop.
The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Blaber Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Rougned Odor will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. First offering on its way. Odor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
But we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with show track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top notch as well. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Into the box, Tyler Wade, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now at the plate is Pat Valaika. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The pitch.
Pat Valaika.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Galvez.
At the plate, Freddie Galvez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-2 pitch. Galvez stands at first with 1 out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Next, it'll be Pedro Severino. He singled first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Tyler Wells answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Greg Allen.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Greg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Wells, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Now the first pitch.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 6-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Grubb. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Allen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting, the center fielder, Jake.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Orioles leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. So now into the box is Anthony Rizzo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Is taken high above the zone. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And that'll bring up Blaber Torres. Popped him up. Urias backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Odor now. And on the first pitch he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 7-3 ball game. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, catcher.
So the man at second here with 2 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch on the way. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Wade. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. Popped up. Ruiz is there. And the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rio Ruiz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Another 0-2 home. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Next it'll be Pat Valaika. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And stepping in, Freddie Galvez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Greg Allen.
The center fielder, Greg Allen.
Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Joey Gallo will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the 2nd inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Counts even. 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Two pitch is fouled away. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball right back to the mound. Galvez relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 3. Joely Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Joely Rodriguez.
Stepping in once again is DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Orioles, the right fielder, number 24.
First offering, and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Pedro Severino flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Ken Grubb.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ken Grubb singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
And now the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Taken but called a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
In the air out to straightaway left. Grubb is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Next up, Blaber Torres. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
To the plate now, Odor, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Torres is off of first with 2 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Sal Romano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 48, Sal Romano.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ramon Urias.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Romano, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One and one, here it comes. 2-1. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 6,
now to bat, Ryan Mountcastle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
now batting, the center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Cave. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2, here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the AB now, and he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Tyler Wade. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 0-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into second, and that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. On to first, and they get the double play. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-3. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
The third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
New York Yankees, number 53, Zach.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. into the corner and slicing foul. Britton's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Next to hit is Pat Valaika. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Freddie.
And now, Freddie Galvez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Valaika, base runner at first with 1 out. Galvez behind, 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle. Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he falls behind, 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Popped him up. Wade has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 tonight. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Heaney earned his 9th win of the year. Chris Rodriguez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 9 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,000.